YouTube will not promote your videos. So this is a huge mistake. In fact, if you really want to grow your watch hours, if you really want to grow your channel, don't post short. YouTube wants to keep people on their platform. Remember that YouTube is in the business of showing ads to people. I grew my YouTube channel to 1,000 subscribers, and I want to help you do the same thing, and you can if you avoid these mistakes. So when I first started, I posted a ton of shorts because they're easy and because they were familiar. Like if you're going from TikTok or you're going from Instagram or any of those kind of platforms, you're used to making short form videos. And what I had to realize is YouTube is different. Okay, so YouTube, they will play the shorts, but if you want people to watch your long form videos, you need to post long form videos. Do not rely on shorts. In fact, if you really want to grow your watch hours, if you really want to grow your channel, don't post shorts until you've met your goal. So if your goal is 1,000 subscribers, don't post any shorts until 1,000 subscribers. I stopped posting shorts. I focused on lives and I focused on long form videos, and I got to 1,000 subscribers in no time. It was dramatic difference. Okay, what else did I want to tell you guys? I got to find my notes. Okay, so when I first started, I posted, I would put Google ads on my videos. So I would promote them using ads. It totally made sense to me. I was like, I'm going to pay for views and then I'm going to grow my channel. Did not work. Do not use ads. Do not use paid ads. Why? Because think about when you see an ad, you're searching for a video and all of a sudden you see an ad and you're forced to watch 5, 10, 15 seconds. And then you click skip and you go to what it is that you wanted to watch. So what happens is the video only gets like 15 seconds of watch time. It might have a lot of views because remember, you're paying YouTube to show it to people. So it will have a lot of views, but they will be like 15 seconds. So what YouTube will say is that this video isn't any good. Nobody's watching it. And then it will stop promoting the video. If you do that on enough of your videos, if you're doing ads on enough of your videos, that your whole channel has a low watch time, like your channel has an average watch time of 15 seconds, YouTube is going to say, oh, this channel, nobody's even watching this channel. And what will happen is YouTube will not promote your videos. So this is a huge mistake. Okay, I really probably should have said it first. Do not do Google ads. What's next? When you're starting out, you want to make sure that your topic is something that you can actually talk about for, I don't know, a couple of hundred videos. When I first started, I started out with a channel on real estate, and I am a realtor. So I can definitely talk about real estate. But what I came to realize is, yeah, even though I like talking about real estate, I like talking about other things as well. So I want to talk about travel. I want to talk about moving abroad. I want to talk about food sometimes even. And it really didn't go on a real estate channel. Why would a real estate channel be talking about food in another country? You know, so be careful about picking a topic that's too narrow, because what I ended up doing is starting a whole new channel. What I realized is I'm not going to talk about real estate forever. So I was like, okay, let me just start over, and I'm going to start a channel where I can talk about more of my interests. Real estate was one of them, but I have other ones. Okay, I came back inside because it's hot. It is hot and it's only March. I don't know why it's so hot. It could be the sweater. It could be that. All right, so where did I leave off? Too narrow of a topic. Um, yeah, make sure you pick a topic that you can talk about and that has other pillars that you can also talk about. So you want to talk about maybe 4 branches or domains that comprise your channel. For me, I have travel, I have moving abroad, expat, I have living richer. So 3 of them that go together. You can do 3 to 4. That was my mistake, is I picked real estate and it was far too narrow. My other mistake was making long form videos that were too short. And by too short, I mean under 2 minutes. It was like a minute, minute and a half of a long form video. I did a video on, I can't even remember what it was on, reasons you should travel solo. And I think it was like a minute something. So what happens is people usually don't watch the whole video. And so people would maybe watch half of any video. It's rare that people watch the whole video. So even if someone watched the whole video, which is not common, it's going to tell YouTube that people are only watching a minute and a half, 2 minutes of my videos. And YouTube wants to keep people on their platform. Remember that YouTube is in the business of showing ads to people. That's how they make money. They make money by charging companies, they charge companies to put ads on your videos or your potential videos. And so if your video is only a minute, YouTube cannot put ads or cannot put as many as they would want to on that video. So then YouTube says, nobody's watching your videos, nobody's watching your channel, because they're only staying on your video for a minute or 2 or even less, 30 seconds or so. So YouTube is not going to promote that video. YouTube wants to promote a video that people are going to watch for at least 5 minutes, and then they can display ads. So if you're making short videos, what you're doing is you're having your channel have a low watch time. You're creating a situation where your channel has a low watch time, and you want your channel to have a high watch time. You want your viewers to be on your channel for an average of 5 to 10 minutes. The next mistake I made was inconsistency in my posting. So I thought I was being consistent by posting a short form video maybe once a week. But what was happening was I actually wasn't posting any videos. I was only posting shorts. So you need to post long form videos at least once a week. Ideally, in the beginning, maybe twice a week. So I forgot to say earlier, but this is Tiffany Travels. I help women and families travel, build wealth, and live richer. Mistake number, whatever we're on, let's say 6. Mistake number 6 is having an intro that is far too long, okay? Get to the point, state who you are, and wrap it up. Your next mistake is not asking people to subscribe, okay? And by the way, if you're watching this video and you've gotten this far, that means you like my videos, subscribe, and share it with a friend. So not asking people to subscribe to your channel, it's not, I want to say human nature, but that's not the right word. It's not habitual for people to subscribe to a channel. You have to remind them so that they remember, oh yeah, let me subscribe. Lives. When I started doing lives, my channel started to get views. It sounds obvious, like it sounds like common sense. Like, of course, you're going to get views now that you are posting more, and now that you have people on the live interacting with the video, asking questions with the video. The guest is on there. You have people watching, because people don't get the opportunity to have conversations anymore. And when I say conversations, I don't mean work. Of course, you talk to people at work, but people aren't talking about their hobbies and their interests with other people. And so when you have a live, people get the opportunity to ask questions and to connect with other people who are interested in the topics that they're interested in. So if you take, for example, gardening, people can hop on a live and talk about how they planted the rose bush. They can ask questions, they can give feedback, they can create community. This is what's missing in a lot of people's lives is community. And so if you can create community online, oh my God, I see a cardinal out my window and it is so pretty. Okay, back to the video. If you can create community, then you are going to create a space where people want to return to. And then that is going to help you grow. Another mistake I made was recording in poor lighting. And you might think that is hard to do, being as though I live in a state that's very sunny. But me being a genius, I would record at night. Why? Because I was going to work. And then when I came home from work, I would record. So if it's in the winter time, sometimes it's dark by 4 or 5 o'clock, and I would still record. That's not the best time to record. So if you're working and when you come home it's dark, make sure that you have very lit space. And if you don't have a very lit space, then wait for the weekend. Wait for some time that you have when there's great lighting. It really makes a difference. Last but not least, my content was not focused on helping people. Once you figure out that in order to grow, you need to be other centered, you need to be focused on helping other people. Now, that could be within your interest. For example, my interest is travel. So I can help people travel. Whatever your interest is, whatever you want to make your channel about, as long as you are helping people do that thing, then you're going to grow. If your channel is just focused on you, you can watch a vlog or you can watch a channel and you can see that it's just them filming themselves. They're not really trying to help anybody. They are walking through town and they're just filming themselves. They're not interested in showing you the location. They just want to be on camera. So those channels aren't going to grow as much as the channels that are trying to help. So I hope this video helps you avoid some of the mistakes that I made in the beginning. If I really could narrow it down, I would definitely say the shorts, the Google ads, and the not being consistent, and the not having a wide enough area of interest. Those four things were the things that really killed me in the beginning, to the point where I just had to start over a new channel. And then once I started over, I got to 1,000 subscribers. YouTube thinks that you're gonna like this video right here, but I think you should watch this one over here.